Welcome everyone to Price Action Live at TradersPost for January 27th, 2026. I'm one of your traders, Tom Hartman, alongside Mike Vibe Trader Christensen, co-founder and CSO of TradersPost. Up to 4 days a week at Price Action Live, we trade in front of you using the advanced trade execution engine known as TradersPost, the epic software that upgrades your trading. Whether trading stocks, futures, options, or crypto, TradersPost has got you covered. Today's stream is brought to you by BluSky, the best-in-class prop firm that offers same-day activation, daily payouts, and no max restrictions. Visit bluesky.pro and sign up for your first prop firm account today and trade futures like never before. Use coupon code WELCOME26 to get 50% off your launch plan account for first-time subscribers. Mike, have we found a top in NASDAQ?
Kind of looks that way, doesn't it? We found some resistance here at 26. We've been waiting for this level for a while now. I think it looks like we're going to pull back just a little bit here to 960 or so. A little bit fuzzy on where that range might be for the open. But we have a fairly big gap to fill from last night as soon as the market opens. So we closed the market yesterday at 854. And we've got about a half percentage point gain here from the open. So it's very possible we could come back and revisit these levels before bouncing up again. It definitely was a momentum overnight move and lots of upside. We already hit some overbought territory in the overnight session. And it seems like it kind of went sideways from there as it found resistance at 26. So I'm not sure. I think if we break out of this consolidation range above 26, then we test all-time highs. If we pull back and break below 960, then I think we come back and retest S1 again, which is also in line with the weekly VWAP.
Right. Well, what we have, what the Fed is doing, we know for the dollar is that they're trying to help save the Japanese bond market. We have the dollar being sold off in order to shore up their market over there. We'll see how that goes, but it makes it dubious where that liquidity is going. Because normally with the dollar going down, I would expect markets to be going up, which is what we saw last night with NASDAQ.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like still bearish right now for the NASDAQ. We have a daily unmitigated level here at 25,784. That'll be my target for the day. But we are above both the overnight VWAP and the weekly VWAP. So that's like a dangerous place to be. I'm not going to take a huge amount of trades up there. But then we're also, what's the 2 hour on here? Yeah, on the 2 hour for NASDAQ, we are headed into a type of resistance. We'll see how much that holds. And I'd love to see a huge pullback here, a healthy pullback here. Silver, I should mention that because I've been trading silver so much. Silver just broke below the daily and weekly VWAP levels. In fact, we had a big sell-off. It was at 15% yesterday from the middle of the day to the end of the day. Just completely gave back all its gains. We had a little bit of rally overnight, but now I would not be surprised to see more follow through where the silver goes down to 99.63. So we'll see how that goes. And Bitcoin, of course, is just languishing. I mean, what is this? We're at 88,000 now in Bitcoin. Where is my 250K Bitcoin? So we have markets opening about 30 seconds before we get to that. Look at the beautiful command pad that our boy Mike has coded. It looks fantastic.
I slaved over this for 2 weeks. Me and Claude hung out for a long time. I was obsessing over the old school trading keypads and wanted to make something for us here at TradersPost so that we have an easy way to get in and out of our positions. There's the open there. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. I traded with this pretty much all day yesterday. And had the opportunity to play around with some new features on the fly. So it's still very much in the final stages of development before I push it out to the Chrome store. But the thinking behind this is now every order type is available for you. I can do trailing stop entries, stop market entries, stop limit entries, set a take profit, a stop loss, a trailing stop. decide to cancel my orders or not. And then, of course, for each strategy that you add to the system, you've got the ability to add your own custom entry and exit criteria. So for me, the default behavior is nothing. You don't have any kind of entry or exit criteria. But for all of my strategies, I want to know, where's the ATR? What leg am I going in? Are we above or below VWAP? Have we breached or closed above the candle? I try to ask why this trade and what the setup score is. And then lately, I've been trying to qualify my exits as well. Like, is this a regression trend break, or are we breaking an AEMA? Is it support and resistance, or is it an ATR break? And that will help me hang on to my trades a little bit longer, so that I can not just get out because I see 1 2-minute candle flash down, which has been my weakness and something I'm trying to work on. Instead, I want to see, did we really break the theme of the direction that I was hanging on to? One of my biggest opportunities in my trading is hanging on to my winners longer, unquestionably. I appreciate it, Aventura. Glad you like the look here. I think the main thing that we're giving you as an advantage here is to manage multiple strategies on TradersPost, to set up all of your entry and exit signals, basically color code your buttons, choose any color you like within the palette that's available here, set up your JSON messages, set up some custom function buttons as well. I think the last thing I want to work on here is like a hotkey system where you can choose to add hotkeys to some of these inputs and then to very quickly get in and out. The other thing that I had done that I thought was really kind of cool was, once you've set up all these rules and all these buttons, you can also hit the shift key and hover over the button so you can see what message is actually going to get sent out to TradersPost before it gets sent. That way you feel a lot more comfortable about how this whole system is actually set up here.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So right from the open, we got a few minutes before I'm ready to go anywhere with a trade, but I will show you guys how these trades actually go through. We can look at the request log. We can look at sort of the signal history and how I've linked each strategy to a custom function button that goes straight to the strategy dashboard for that strategy. I can keep an eye on my trades. I can see the request history here and see which signals got sent out, whether or not they were successful. The other thing you'll notice is I'm using a relay server, meaning that when I send my signal, it actually gets sent to a localhost server first. That's personally something I do because I want to catch my incoming data and save it to a database before I forward it on to TradersPost. So most of my requests go through in roughly 400 to 500 milliseconds. But when you have it connected directly to TradersPost, it's like 150 milliseconds. It's so fast. Yeah, agreed there. I think I have a Stream Deck on my desk now here, Aventura, and I'm going to set it up to where I can actually hit a button on the Stream Deck and connect it to the command pad as well. So out of the open here, we're going to switch to the VWAP push strategy, and I am ready to go if a trade presents itself.
I am currently short.
You went for it.
Oh, yes.
All right, some of that gap is already filled now.
Tom never waits.
I see an open below VWAP now. If I leave the quantity blank, that actually ends up not sending the quantity property to TradersPost, which goes to the default quantities defined in your subscriptions. And I have my subscription set up with different quantities in each one, depending on how much drawdown it has. If I hit this lock button here, that's going to lock the price in, and I can actually use the shift keys and up and down arrow keys to lock in a limit order price if I want to here, or just switch it back to market. I could do a market limit order, meaning that it takes the incoming market price and sets a limit order with the broker at that exact moment, or I can just trail after or do a stop market or stop limit price as well. Today's orders are mostly going to be market orders until I catch a trade. I think the one thing I was kind of playing around with yesterday is I'll copy the price from TradingView and paste it in as a limit order, and then that would allow me to set a stop right away. So I do like maybe a 32-point stop, and take profit would be about 150 points. And we're going to go with 22, leg 1. Direction is below, it's closed. Oh, shoot, I got to log back in.
55.
Setup score looks pretty good. And then so I can now sell, add a sell short here, which is going to get set above the current price. Let me log back in so you guys can see this on TradingView real quick. Okay, so I have a resting order now with the broker, but I'm also going to want to set a market order here to get in real quick because I think I'm going to miss this trade if I don't.
44.
Yeah, it's printing.
Man, I'm missing it. You got ahead of me, Tom.
That's why I never wait. I know what my FOMO demon is like. I got to feed that guy right before he's hungry.
I was busy talking about our new tool. Didn't know this was going to happen. Half the move's already gone.
Well, you know the move happens when you're not in the market, so
That's what it is.
that's what it is.
Nice open here. All right, the best I can do at this point is wait for a little bit of a pullback back to 960.
55.
I may not be able to grab it though. So I'm going to cancel my open order here and reset the panel. And I'd like to set a sort of a new pullback entry here at 955.
Oof, I'm glad I'm not still in silver. I would have been eaten up. All right. My new trading style, my time-based trading style, where I focus on time first and price second, has been a total game changer for me. I mean, completely changed everything. This is what got me to pay out, got me to passing eval accounts, and I'm so happy to have these indicators now. That's helping me out with that.
I love it.
All right, the short, am I looking to exit at 784, or do I want to ride it all the way down to 432? Who's greedy? Which greedy Tom is going to be here?
I'm hoping for just a little bit of a relief here. I'd like to get in at the top of this regression trend. I'm going to try for a little bit higher of a price here.
Well, 6 minutes before I have to make any serious decision for the close of the 15-minute candle.
All right, let's see if I can nab it here at 937. There's a bunch of sellers that just showed up at that exact same price, so I'm not the only one seeing this.
It's so funny. If I was trading silver right now, I'd already be up like 2K. And I'm back to M&Q. It almost feels like a little baby move.
Hey, Jarmo, how are you?
Peter says, I'm just learning how to push the buttons right now. Yeah, exactly. You gotta get through that.
That's the process. We all have to go through that. Eventually get to a point where you get used to what the buttons are supposed to do. All right, I might actually catch this entry finally. A little bit of a pullback in this downtrend. Lots of sellers mounting at 937.50. 46 contracts there.
What's the option space look like?
Okay, I got in. It's going to pull back a little bit more. So it's going to move to a VWAP bounce.
All right, we got a little bit of negative gamma. Oh man, am I giving back all this?
Not yet,
I guess
right?
so. Well, we're just up to the 50-minute VWAP at 960, so this is where I would normally add to it if I was going to think about adding to it.
Yep. Okay, let's see where this candle closes here.
We're 4 minutes from the end of the 50-minute candle, so I shouldn't wait. Tom, you still in the short? What are you trading? Yeah, I'm a M&Q short, but I have a stop here at 964. So, and I just got stopped out. So that's too bad. I gave back half that profit.
ATR is in a good spot right now.
So I'm doing a stop sell order at 950 if it pulls back down. But I have a stop buy in case it goes back up.
Peter's in M&Q. Nice.
All right, we're back at overnight VWAP. Ooh, we're crossing back over it.
Yep, I see it.
Yes.
So it looks like I'm going to get stopped out of my trade here. Thought for sure we'd close this gap. It looked like we were going to head down into that next territory to come back and retest the 800 levels. Now I'm not so convinced.
I've been thinking hard about my nickname, and I like Mike's idea of using Trey instead of Ventura Trader. Too many syllables. Hey, I'll take that. Trey it is.
So Aventura Trader.
Right.
Throw trader in there somewhere. Aventura Trey.
All right. It's wicking off the overnight. So do you want to go down after all? Hey, I'm fine either way.
I held the short just in case.
Tommy Boy is about to be back in that short. Yep, I'm back in the short now. Let's see how that goes.
And I'm about to add to it if we can close below VWAP here. I want to see where this candle closes in 40 seconds. Still looks like a great move if we can pull back. We've got lots of room to retrace this whole up move since Sunday.
Right.
I mean, it's an excellent move from 407. But as things have gone with NASDAQ, it's just been a tinier and tinier snake move. So now this should be the other side, and it looks like sellers want that to happen.
Wait, you call it a snake move?
I'm just making up words here.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying this is like, you know, slithering back and forth like a snake. But
I see.
Each time it doesn't move as much as it did before. So the next move down may not go very far.
Got it.
All right, that candle just opened up below VWAP. I see what he did there. Trader. Ah, clever.
Alrighty. What's silver doing? Oh, silver's being sneaky. It's right up underneath the weekly VWAP and the daily VWAP.
What a move, though. I can't believe how much that thing was chopping around.
Yeah.
The 15% move up and back again hasn't happened.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Somebody put a stat up on Twitter that you're more likely to get struck by lightning twice than silver ever do that again.
Really? So that means it'll happen 3 times in the next
Right,
months.
exactly. Yeah. 4 and 5 sigma events are no longer 4 and 5 sigma.
We're back up to EVWAP.
Well, it looks like we're just going to have to wait this out. What's the temp in Canada today?
Oh, negative.
Use Fahrenheit, Tom, like the rest of us Americans.
Oh, God. 6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ugh, terrible. That's cold.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually a pretty mild cold day for. Well, in Colorado, it's like similar temperatures to Montreal, right?
It's going to get much warmer this week. I think it's going to be over 50 today, Fahrenheit.
Damn, stopped out.
Yeah, this is rough. Thought for sure we had that gap close.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going long then.
That's what it says, right?
From above VWAP, but it's right there. I shouldn't even have stopped myself out. I'm still bearish.
Yeah, we've had 3 candles close around VWAP here, and we keep seeing these rejection zones. I see sellers mounting at 975 right now. I'm gonna wait this out because the EVWAP is right here, and it looks like they're responding to the overnight. I got to get out if this candle closes, though.
I'm willing to pay to find out.
Shoot, bunch of buyers just showed up. Looks like we're going long today.
It's not convincing enough.
This is a tough one. It's supposed to get down to the 30s in Miami. Yeah, that's crazy. Floridians are going to be freaking out. What are we doing here, guys? Y'all in any trades out there? How about you, Aventura? How are your scripts running?
Peter says it's negative 15 Fahrenheit where he is. He lives where my mom would call behind God's back, middle of nowhere.
Hey, sometimes you got to live out there.
I don't agree. He got to come back here. I've never lived this far from my brother this long. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I guess long.
Can't. This would be a break. No way.
It's just so hard for me to. I have a bearish bias. I'm not sure how to shake it here.
Still waiting for a trade. Got the bugs out. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, I'm getting shaked out. 2 candles above. So really, I should be going the other way around. I don't have much risk budget left here for today, though. Oops.
Damn it.
I also don't like where this resistance keeps showing up.
Yeah. And the dollar keeps falling. This should be bullish. But Bitcoin's not responding. S&P's not responding. Silver's not responding. Gold's not responding. Just oil. What is this? What is going? Okay, let me go to the bond market. What am I doing? Go to the bond market. Yields down. So market's up. I'm going long.
All right, let's do it.
Tight stop on this.
Yep. Peter's also reversing. I love it. Peter's apparently got a whole lot of opinions about the market here this morning. Are we just going to get him on Price Action Live or what?
He'll eventually come on.
Is this thing going to reverse or what? That's the question. I love it. So far, it's looking good. For those who love reversals here, this is starting to form that. I like the engulfing candles here from the initial plunge down. We've got a couple of moving averages to cross here, and I think this could be the next move to above 26.
Trey just took a long.
Strat just took a long. Nice.
And Peter's out. All right, well, that's a healthy move up. Oh, silver, it's so hard. I'm right in my silver where it goes, but I can't suffer the drawdown. Like, even on one contract, I have to suffer $500, $800 drawdown if I'm going to let it play out. It's just so brutal. No, thank you.
All right, full view app close. I need to get rid of that sound. That drives me crazy.
Which sound is it?
It's one of the alerts that I set up in TradingView, and it uses their chirp sound, I guess. What do they call it?
Yeah, chirp.
Yeah, no, thin.
Oh, that sharp one? Oh,
yeah, the sharp one. And I used to play that sound in 2016 and 2017 whenever there was like a crypto trade, and that sound has cost me more money than I care to admit to. Because I was just taking every trade I saw on the charts back then.
I need $150 today to hit profit target. Yeah, okay. The daily profit. Peter says, I cut my loss from negative 100 to TradersPost negative 15. What do you mean by that, Peter? You were down 100 and you were able to get
Now he's up.
Recover?
Yeah, now he's at negative 15. I like it.
Nice. So you lost, Peter. You're a loser. Okay.
No, he managed risk. That's what I'm hearing. All right, right up to R2 now. Let's see how the market responds here to the next resistance zone, or if we're going to go right for all-time highs today. Y'all ready for this ride?
I'll take it because that wick is on the 2 hour looks pretty beautiful. Let's keep riding. We got 6 minutes for it to go up real high.
I'm back at break even for the day now.
I'm still down $1,000.
Tom, we got work to do.
Well, that's silver. Being down $1,000 in silver is like being down $200.
Peter asks, "Where are you at, Tim?"
Where's the remove button? The kick button?
All right, I like this drive. That last candle here was wonderful, but we need to sustain this level here. We might pull back and retest right below 26, at which point I'll have an opportunity to get a second leg going. We'll see. I'm just going to hang on to this as long as I can.
There's a little bit of resistance here at 34, so let's see how this acts.
Sellers are mounting at 26.040 and 050.
Damn.
We're about to hit the overnight high.
I still have a short bias. God.
Definitely longer now. That makes R1 and R2 look more like support now, which means we're heading to all-time highs. Or not all-time, excuse me. R3 is back here in this zone around December. S44. Sell side's looking a little bit bigger than the buy side right now.
It just feels like
at 62. This looks like profit taking here, and the buyers are just eating right through it.
We're too close to the 10 o'clock. I'm dubious.
All right, I'm going to cancel my open orders so I can free up some margin.
In 4 minutes, this 2 hour candle closes, and then it's a whole other ball game.
S40.
damn, that silver short would have been so good. Oh.
All right, lots of sellers still at 62. Oops. Nice opening drive here. That second 15-minute candle looks amazing. We just ate through both of those resistance levels, and we're closing above the R2 band right now. I'm really liking this this long. Peter says, "Don't fight the weather." I say, "Don't fight the trend."
Trey says, "Why this Tim all the time?"
Yeah, go ahead and explain that.
Well, Peter knows that big things don't bother me. Very small things will. A pebble in my shoe will ruin my day.
Tom is very petty in this way.
And my name, my birth name is Tom, which I hated. And Tim to me feels like even worse. I want to go short here. Why do I want to go short?
So, as a loving brother should, he knows exactly where to stab you.
Yes, that's right. I could lose $100,000 and be fine, but don't call me Tim.
Don't call me Tim.
Don't call me Tim.
Troy a lot. Yeah, that would bug me too, Trey. You're like, you're close, but not quite. I've had people call me Mick, or I've gotten Mac once, but Mick has come up a few times, and I'm like, not even close. I'm not even Irish. I'm Danish.
Mick.
All right. Sellers keep wanting this to defend this 62 price spot. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm a little concerned we may see a pullback here unless the buyers can eat through this wall.
I definitely want to sell it myself.
Yeah. So my exit criteria here is the regression trend break. What I can do is now put about a 30-point trailing stop on this trade and just let it go. So let me show you guys how that works. I'm going to switch over to the trailing stop option. I'll put 30 points here in the box, and it's receiving the market price at this point. So it will start the trailing stop at wherever the current market price is. I can clear these two out by holding the shift key, and this will be an RT exit criteria. And then basically I'm going to hit exit flat here. And what that's going to do is it would cancel all the open orders, and it'll place my trailing stop, as you can see here on the chart, right below our current market price. And it's just going to chase after this now with a trailing stop with the broker.
Awesome. All right, 48 seconds until we see what the new story is. I'm still in the long because I don't want to fight the trend. And rule number 3 is I cannot tell where price will go in the short term. Sorry. The rule is not this candle.
Not this candle.
Not this candle. Whenever I think this is the candle that does it, it's not this candle.
So now it's a waiting game. 62 line is still being defended by the sellers. 78 contracts at 60 right now.
And
there we go. Buyers want it. They ate through a good portion of it. The sellers pulled back to 65.
Bid 40. Bid 42. S40.
Looks like my sell stop might get executed there.
S41.
Yep.
And that would be a clean exit from the regression trend.
S42. S40.
I got a sell signal developing on the 2-hour.
The sellers just disappeared. They're pulling back to 65 now. So the offer's getting lifted. I'm so close to profit target. I need some bragging material. Please take some screenshots. Get them onto Twitter, along with your amazing. Don't forget to dream posts. By the way, I love that series.
That's right.
He keeps posting these really cool like vacation looking spots, and I'm like, why am I not there right now? It's too cold here in Colorado.
If you had to move to another state, which state would you go to?
Back to California. I mean, that's my stomping grounds.
I see.
I've got some friends who live out in Laguna Niguel, Laguna Beach area, and that area is beautiful. I was just in Santa Monica, and it's just such a great area. I just hate the traffic, and so if you live out there, it'd be one of those things where you want to drive as infrequently as possible and stay in the area you're in. I wouldn't mind living in Santa Monica. It'd be beautiful out there.
I see.
Still,
What's
the wall here.
Bookmat saying? Yeah, what's
It's equal on either side. Sellers are still at 65. The buyers want it here, but there's just some short-term selling back and forth. Sellers are lifting their size at 65. I see orders mounting there, so the wall continues. Buyers keep coming in though. G asks, Mike, where do you get the indicator where the buyers and sellers are at? I'm using a program called Bookmap, which you can't really see on screen here. It's on a separate monitor or separate section of my monitor. But Bookmap shows you what's happening and developing on the order book in real time. It's a pretty amazing application for watching the depth of market at all levels and seeing where pending orders are resting. They're all limit orders, obviously, but then you're seeing the execution of the trades in real time as well. This shows me where the point of control is, where developing prices are, and how big the size of sellers are relative to buyers. There's one indicator in particular I really like there. It's called the order balance ratio, or order imbalance ratio. And that order book imbalance just displays the ratio between the average size of the limit orders placed on the bid side versus the ask side. So sometimes you hear a little computer voice in the background here that's telling me that the bid side is 40% larger than the ask, or the ask side is 40% larger than the bid, or larger. Sometimes I've heard it as much as 90% larger, which is crazy because that's a big invariance. Hope that answers your question. That was kind of a rant. 65 still getting defended. Waiting a little bit more here. And they just pulled back again. I see a little bit more selling here above at 77 and 75. Orders are starting to diminish at 65. Looks like we may see a continuation here. Aventura says, my brother used to live in LA. He left because of the cost of living. Yeah, that's the downside. Moved to Florida as well and got a big house for less than what he was paying for in LA. No question. If you move out there, you are going to pay for the privilege to live in California.
All right, well, we're well now into the 50-minute candle, past the danger zone, so I guess I was wrong.
Well, we definitely have broken some highs here from the overnight, and we've got plenty of room to head to R3, which is at 26,120 now. That is the December candle I've been waiting for. That puts us back into December 10th, December 9th territory.
Whoa, there's a pullback.
A little bit of a pullback there. Sellers just reestablished their position at 65. Oh yeah, all the surfing that I've done has been in California. Santa Cruz and Huntington Beach. Those are two excellent spots.
S40.
Okay, we got stopped out.
No, my thing went short. All right, let's see.
Why did I have the guts to make this a reversal though? With how much momentum we're seeing to the upside, I'm not sure I'm ready to fade above VWAP. Let's take a look at our stats now. We should be at basically break even for the day. Hey, we're up a little bit here in our live account. Trade closed out. Yep, that sounds right. That was a pretty big reversal candle right there. This could be an opportunity for a pullback and a retest of VWAP, in which case I'd be going long again for a VWAP bounce. One of the nice things about the command pad is you've got the ability to set up all your different strategies, all the different buttons. So I can have, different buttons with different strategies, or add a new strategy that could be a buy only strategy. I was joking about this with my son, explaining, the different strategies. And I said, the main thing you want to do though is just buy the SPY every month and just pretend there is no sell button. So for example, we could add in a buy button here, and this would be buy only. We'll give it a little label here, and we'll span the whole thing, and we save it. And now I have a buy only strategy here that I've set up for trading.
Click, 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 click.
Just keep hitting this button over and over again. Just spam the order book.
Money, please.
Definitely would love some suggestions for those of you watching that would like to use something like this type of order panel. The thinking behind it was just to make it easier to manage your discretionary trades as you're watching the charts from any charting platform that you use, whether that's TradeEvade or Wealth Charts or TradingView. Wherever you're at, you've got the ability to set up your trades and then copy trade across all your prop firm accounts from this one command pad.
The only downside for me, which is irreconcilable, is that I can't use it in Arc browser, which is so sad.
I blame Arc browser.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm literally using a deprecated browser. It's not even supported anymore.
I tested it in Brave. It does work well in Brave because Brave supports Chrome extensions, and most of the Chromium browsers should support Chrome extensions, no problem.
That's right.
But we will also look at making an Electron version of this, so it'll be an installable application on your computer, and it can float anywhere on your screen.
Yeah, that'll be my thing, especially since I use TradingView in the desktop app.
Oh, I forgot to show you guys the request log. So this is kind of cool. This shows me all the outbound requests that I've made this morning. We've got the open requests, or VWAP push open requests. You can see 4 successful outbound trades. I had 1 cancel order and 3 sell orders. That was my initial drive from the open. And it'll show you the status that came back from the webhook URL, how long ago I sent it, and the number of milliseconds it took for the response to come back. Now, because this is going through a relay server, that goes to my local computer first and then to TradersPost. So the total time it takes for that to happen is about 600 milliseconds, which still by itself is incredibly fast. Man, we got tricked out of that take profit there. What's that about?
Liquidity sweep. Is that what the ICT people call it?
I think that's it. Yeah. So I still see sellers at 65. In fact, they're bigger than they were before. There was 40 contracts there before. There's 55 now. So they really want to defend that level. Oh, no question, Aventura. I'm going to be making a bunch of content on how this new panel works, because this works on any asset class as well. So, if you're doing discretionary crypto trading or options or, stock trading, of course, it's all available to use the command pad for. Man, all right. That sucks.
Yeah.
This is the same thing for me almost every day now lately, is getting out of my longs from the open too early. Almost right up against this R2, this R3 level here. This is a critical one. Back on December 5th, 8th, 10th, and 11th, we tested this level multiple times. So we're about ready to touch that same 125 level. And I'd be very curious to see what happens if we get there. Make my screen bigger. Okay. You mean this part here, making the text a little more legible? Well, we made money today. At least we didn't lose any. But
I lost tons. I lost tons of money. Fine with that, though.
Me made money. Okay, it seems like they're really defending this 60 level here. I see that sellers have pulled back just a little bit to the 80 level. I see 72 contracts there. But the current sellers are really trying to push price down. Up 216. Nice, Aventura. I think we found the drive for the morning here. It could go a little bit further here to 127. I'd be very curious what happens there. If it is the reversal I'm expecting it's going to be from December, that's going to be a nice place to short. See, Peter's caught the bug. He's back in. It's so hard not to want to just chase the move.
Yes, Peter. Yes.
What's the meme with Jack Nicholson's face from The Departed?
Sure.
Plus 62. All right. Pulled out of the hole. Nice job. Are you gonna lock out? Thanks for reminding me, Peter. That is the next feature I want to show you guys. Another nice thing about the command pad is the lockout feature. If you're done, you want to give yourself a break. I can now come over here and set some timing for how long I want to be locked out for. I'll just choose 1 minute so I can show this real quick. And that's it. And we've got these messages here that roll through and remind you to not be a dummy and stay out of your position.
All right. Well, want to wrap it up there. 2 minutes before I decide to press the button and lose some more money. So
you need to hit lockout then, Tom.
Nah, lockout. Lockout is liquidation. Come on.
That's a terrible idea.
Well, because I'm not in this really to win. So I'm here for fun, which is the problem I had. That's the problem.
Now that you've had a payout, you hit the pinnacle of your success.
It's sort of like, I've been there, done that. Move on to something better, greater.
I remember my first payout. All right. Well, I think we got some up trades. I'm glad to hear that you guys have made some money in the chat here. Peter, well done. I'm impressed and proud of you, my friend, that you are now making some profit in a prop account. Tom, Silver, what are we going to do with you?
Oh, look, Silver's been treating me real well. All right, real well
this morning.
Well, look, I'm learning too. Silver is brand new to me. Learning his quirks, it's tough.
That's true.
But when it does go your way, then all of a sudden, it's just unbelievable. So I'm playing the game of get to pay out as soon as possible. Sitting there nursing an account doesn't make any difference.
It's true.
The more trades I take, the worse I am. So swing big for when the pitch comes your way. That's how it is.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, good trading session here today. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for the questions as well. Appreciate any feedback on the command pad we're working on. Again, we just want to make it as easy as possible and as effective as possible for you guys to automate your strategies to multiple accounts or to stocks, options, futures, and crypto. And if you're a discretionary trader and you're looking to trade multiple prop firm accounts, TradersPost is by far the most robust copy trader out there. And now with tools like this, we're going to make it incredibly easy for you to trade on any charting system you like as well.
And fun. That's the best part. And it's fun.
And it's super retro. Look how cool this is.
All right, guys. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. for more price action live. Join us today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for office hours, where we're going to go over not only a little bit more of the command pad, if you want to just touch on some of those points again today, Mike,
Sure.
but also on other things coming to the TradersPost platform, and of course your feedback and testimonials. Thank you so much for joining us, and as always, we wish you happy